It is one thing to be able to make drums and percussions. It is another thing to be able to make drums and percussion that hits and knocks. So if your goal is to make drums that hit, that people will be like, how did you make that? Then this is the right video for you, because in this video I'm going to be showing you 5 different tricks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to catapult your drums and percussion from just normal average, whatever everybody does, to like the next level. And as bonus points, I'm going to add one more, making 6. I'm going to add one more at the last end. This one is my own personal secret sauce, right? So make sure to watch the video to the end, and let's just get into it, right? Let's go. All right, so for the purpose of this tutorial, I actually have a guitar sample here that we're going to be using as our melody, right? So we'll create drums around it, and then I'll show you tricks. And the guitar melody sounds like this is 100 BPM. So listen. Right? Nice sounding stuff. So let's create drums around this, right? We can create drums. Let's name this drums. Give it a nice color. So this is our percussion. Let's just do it like this, all right? So this brings us to the first trick. You have to select the right samples. See, I can't overemphasize this thing. If you don't select the right samples, what separates you from pro producers is selecting the right samples. So if you don't have the right samples to begin with, you're going to have to work hard in order to make them sound right. So instead of you trying to make samples sound right, just invest in quality sample packs that are going to like hit from the start. Like when you hear it already, it's already sounding good, right? So you have to invest in that. So now I've selected some of my own packs. And yes, I'm working on a sample pack very soon. So if you watch this video to this extent, comment sample pack in the comment section. Let me know that you guys need the sample pack. It's going to be a sample pack by ePianoh, designed by ePianoh. And you are going to be sure it's going to knock. So I have a couple of samples here that I've brought out. This is my kick, right? EP kick. This is EP rim, right? Right, they're basic stuff, they're basic sounding stuff, but they will do the work. So let's start recording something. I'm going to show you crazy stuff today. So let's record this. So we have that one recorded. Let's see. So now we have our rims. Sounding good. Let's add maybe conga to it. Yeah. So basic stuff, right? And then we can add kick. So now we have a very good groove going on, right? We have a very good groove going on. And then I have this percussion that I have. It's kind of like hi-hat with some percussions. I just added it. It just takes the music to the next level, right? Hey, 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 hey. So this is what we're going to be working with today. Today we're going to make this thing sound really, really good. So now that we've done all of this, one thing I will do first is to put all my percussion. I'll probably give it like a nice color. I like to color things. People always abuse me. I like color things. I don't know why. Maybe because I did not play with crayon and whatnot when I was little. So now I want to color everything. So let's put it into a mixer. All I need to do, press Ctrl Shift L, and once you select everything like this, everything is selected like this, just go to your wherever you want it to start, press Ctrl Shift L, and everything will be inside the mixer. So we have everything routed to the mixer now. And that's trick 1, right? So select good sample. I'm going to show you trick 2 now. Trick 2 to make your drums sound really, really good is to make sure that your velocities are high, right? if you want anything to hit really hard, make sure that the velocity is hard. So for instance, this let's solo the rim alone so that you hear what the rim sounds like now. This is the rim. Sounds good, right? It doesn't hurt the fly. But if you want it to hit even harder, take these velocities up. Just take it up like this, and then you have something like this. You see how hard it's hitting now compared to what it was before, right? And now, just put it up. Crazy. You can do the same thing for the kick as well. Put it up. And sometimes you want to tighten up some of these sounds. Like for this kick, like it's if you feel like it's long, you can come to this out and just tighten it up like this, and then it will be shorter. Right? But I feel like it's already nice like this, so let's leave it like this. That's why I said select good samples. Hey, so that's the second trick. Make sure your velocities are high. Ooh. Hey. Nice. It's already sounding really nice now. So now let's go to the next trick. Let me turn everything back on. The next trick is a very, very simple thing. Now, this one requires is kind of like a mixing trick, right? If you have see our mixer here, if you have samples that you want the transient to be hitting hard, you want it to be cutting through, there's a trick we call transient shaping, right? So let's take, for instance, this rim, right? This rim like this, we want the rim to sound a lot better than how it is, right? We can do something called transient shaping. Just find a transient shaper of your choice. I can use the stock FL plugin transient processor. Right? All you just need to do is increase the attack. Right? Increase the attack like this, and then reduce the release. Right? Then it becomes snappy. You see how snappy it is now? So before, after, right? You can do the same thing for your kick if you want as well. Just find the transient processor. All right? Reduce the release. Increase the attack. And then that initial punch of the kick, the click, the first part now it will be cutting through. So both together. Nice. And there are other transient processors that you can also actually use that there is not stock plugin. If you want to do something fancy, you can try the what's it called, Smack Attack from Waves. So let me bring it out. Yeah, this is Smack Attack by Waves. So let's mute this one, and we can use Smack Attack for the rims. All right, it's the same idea. Just reduce the sustain. So now it sustains less, and then increase the attack. Right? Woo! And you can drop the output a little bit. Right? Crazy. So that's trick 4, right? Our first trick is select the right samples. Second trick is there's another trick. I think that's the trick 3, right? Let me give you trick 4 now. Trick 4 has to do with EQ, right? EQ. Let's do EQ. So for me, I like to use this Fab Filter Pro Q, right? Now, what you want to do with the EQ is find the fundamental frequencies of your instrument. I'm putting this on the kick, right? This is the kick right here. If you want it to knock hard, right? This is a very good sample already. So basically you can hear this on the phone. But if you have a kick that is not so good and you want to like mess around with it, just look for the fundamental frequency, the one that the knocking, not the fundamental frequency, the bass, but the knocking part of it. Right? Let me show what I mean. Right? You see this part is knocking. It's like somebody's knocking on the door. just bring it down, then make the Q wide like this. Like so, just increase this part a little bit. This is how it was before. And now, so you can hear that knocking, all right? Some kick you might need to like bring up the highs like so, but be careful with that, as it's not really necessary sometimes. Just find the fundamental frequencies, and for some kick as well, you might want to boost a little bit of the main fundamental frequency, like the low part, right? So this is like where our main fundamental frequency is. You might want to boost this part a little bit, but for this sample, we're not going to do that. I think this is fine. I actually like how this is sounding. Nice. You can also do that for the rims if you want. So I think we're good. We're good with how this is sounding already. Hey. So I'm still gonna show you something very, very nice. This is gonna be the last trick before I show you my own personal crazy trick that I have. So let me show you this. This is what we have right now. So say we want to add like a bass guitar to it. Bass guitar can actually cause problems in our music sometimes. So we have this bass. Let's add bass. All right. So now I have this bass. All right. So let's add that. Let's add that to our. Hey, let's add the bass to our mixer, right? So let me put a little bit of EQ just to EQ out some of the highs of the bass. I'll show you something really amazing right now. So there are two major instruments that always clash when it comes to music like this. It's the kick and the bass, right? If you have the kick and the bass really like this, because most of the two of them are always like occupying the same frequency, right? You know, I have to be careful with that. I'm going to show you a basic trick that people use. It's called side chaining, right? This is like a very crazy trick. What you want to do is side chain, just select the kick like this, and then right click here and click sidechain to this track. So you're sidechaining the kick to the bass. So what this does is that, let me show you. On the bass, put let me use something basic that we all have. Fruity limiter, right? Just come to compressor. I said compressor. Why am I? Is it every video that I will not be able to speak English? I think it's somebody here that is affecting me. Because you have not subscribed to this channel, I can't speak good English again. Why? Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're watching this. At least you're gaining value from me. Please subscribe. I'm begging you, right? So let's jump back in. So go to the compression and then go to sidechain. Click the kick that we have. So now the kick is sidechained to this thing. What you want to do now is mess with these two options right here. The threshold means where do you want it to start the sidechain, right? So if you play it, you can see the bass here. Once I put the sidechain down, you can see a line here. So what this line is telling us is we want it to start compressing once it hits this line, right? Put it slightly on the waveform of the bass, right? And then increase your ratio, right? You can already see that anytime the kick hits, it is reducing the volume of the bass a little bit. Now, don't overdo this. If you overdo it, you start having like a pumping effect, which you don't want. You don't want it to be noticeable. You just want the kick to punch through the bass so that it can hit hard. The drums can come out. If let's overdo it so that you see how it looks like. This is me overdoing it. You see the pumping effect? This is what you don't want, right? Don't overdo it. So just reduce your threshold a little bit, and then your ratio should be very small. There are other ways to sidechain, but I think this is like the simplest way, easiest way we can easily teach, because the two of them, they occupy the same frequency and you don't want them to be playing at the same time. So now it will be a lot cleaner from how it was before. Woo! Yes, this is what we are talking about. Now, for the final trick, I told you I'm going to show you one trick that is personalized. Like it's my own personal trick. This is not part of the 5 that we said we were going to do. This is my own bonus. Now, let me show you something. On your drums, select all the drums like this. I'm just holding Shift and Control, and then I'm selecting everything like this. Now, come here, go pick a random or an empty track, right click it and click route to this track only. So once you click route to this track only, what it does is that it disconnects everything from the mixer, from the master, right? Conga is not on the master, kick is not on the master, this one is not on the master, everything is routed to this insert 7. And we can easily just rename it and name it drum boss, right? I don't know why we call it a boss and not an aeroplane or a car, right? Drum boss. Now that means everything that is from the drums is going to be coming through here, right? So now you can process it. You can treat the entire drums together as a whole. You don't have to like treat your kick separately, treat your this separately. You can treat everything together. And there are some things that you can easily do, right? Because we have access to everything here, I can easily like put maybe let me say I want to put like a compressor on it, right? Maybe I just want to like glue everything together. Fast attack, slow release. Let me turn down the makeup gain. Right? I just want to compress and glue everything together, or I want to add maybe like smack attack to everything, just to make sure that everything is hitting very hard, because we as producers we like to hit
yes,
hard.
Daddy.
You know what I'm saying? So I like, this is the burst processing, just process it a little bit. Hey, right? There's a lot of things that you can do to it at this point, and that's like a very secret gem. In fact, you can decide to saturate it if you want. Let's say you want something like distortion on it. Maybe we want like, let's put maybe saturation. We can easily let's put something like let's put like a black box. This is like a saturation. Listen, you don't have to do all those things, right? You can easily saturate it if you want, and then your drum will go from sound like this. This is before, and this is after, right? It's just a little bit of oomph. Just to make it sound more interesting, right? And then you have it. Those are the tricks that you can use. There are more tricks that you can use to make your drums sound, to make your drums knock. But these are the basic ones. If you can nail these ones down, trust me, the rest is just additional stuff. So thank you for joining our video today. Please do well to subscribe, and please like. I noticed that you guys don't even like the video, and most of you that watch my videos are not even subscribed. Please, I'm begging, it's free. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, like the video, share with your friends or whoever you feel like might want to need this stuff that we're doing here. And you have any question or anything you want me to treat in the next class, please put it in the comment section so that we'll know what you guys have in mind and the things that you might want me to like share with you guys. So see you on the next video. Let's go. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, click the like button. If you want to support ePianoh, subscribe. And if you don't like this video, go. Just go.